Okay, well I bought some more 750 underbits. Yeah, we've fixed the bent frame by buying another frame. It's scabby, I know, but it's on its original paint and bits, so it looks pretty solid. I think it'll be okay. It's maybe a little bit pitted and bits there, but yeah, I didn't want one too nice because the plan is it's going to go on the racetrack, and why ruin a really good frame by welding extra bracing into it and then throwing it into gravel traps. So yeah, this one appears to be straight, or at least straight enough. There's an ever so, it's tiny little dang in that top tube there. Looks like something's hit it rather than it's been shoved out of line, but yeah, it's straight enough for what I need it for. So yeah, we've now got too many bits, because that frame came with boxes full of stuff and another engine. I've just whipped the alternator cover off and this end cover because the wires got trapped, just simply because there's another sprag clutch and bits in one of the boxes, and I wanted to see if it was off this engine or not. Turns out this one's already got one. So yeah, there's a mixture of bits. Most of it's crap. There's some good stuff. Some rare stuff like an original airbox with rubbers, which is, yeah. So yeah, I've now got two bikes. Well, I've got two frames, two engines, and all the bits that are missing off that one are also missing off this one. So we've got lots and lots of stuff that I don't need, and not a lot of stuff that I do. Yeah, I've ordered some forks for this. There are some in here. Oh, this is an F1 as opposed to the K7, I think that one is. But the stanchions are knackered, and there's no, not in that one. Is that one okay? That one's okay, but there's another fork leg around here somewhere with snapped off bolts in it. And there's no brake calipers. And as well as the brake calipers for these things being crap, they're also expensive. So it's going to get something better on it. I think it's GL1000 forks that I've got coming for the thing, because they're 37mm as opposed to 35 of the originals. Pardon me. Very similar age, so yeah, they should look the part and hopefully just be a little bit better. Hopefully a little bit less flexing them. Yeah, although the chassis won't have, well, that'll be like a sodding. Yeah. Yeah, anyone that's tried to ride these fast will know they do flex somewhat. So yes, lots of bits, and the chair of procrastination has been getting in the way again. I did exile the chair, and then I found another one, so it didn't work, so I thought, well, it might as well just come back in, hadn't it? So yeah, right, should really get on a little bit. Can't get to Norton stuff because I've buried the bench with Honda bits. I did, for anyone that might be interested, cook my engine cases and take the guides out for the valve lifters, or cam followers, or whatever you want to call them. So I can now get them measured up and done. And you know, for those of you that really might, no one's going to be interested in this thing, but I've pulled my thumb out and started, and I've ordered some bits for this old girl. Because whichever monkey put the float bowl on last, it looks like a brand new car. But someone's obviously had the float bowl off because the screw heads are chewed up and they've mangled that seal. And since we need, obviously running a bit lean as well by the looks of that air filter, and to buy that air filter and that seal individually is more expensive than buying a complete carb with an air filter and, you can't see it down there, but and an intake manifold on it with gaskets, which is all a bit strange to me, but you know, so the whole lot's coming. And the stator is because the spark was a bit intermittent and everything was nicely corroded in there, so yeah, we're on with that as well. Been fighting the chair. It's calling me now, I might have to sit down for a minute. So anyway, right, I'll go through some of this lot. Did decide which bits are just scrap. They can go in the scrap pile and get gone, which bits are good but I don't need, and which bits I'm keeping. We'll probably have a pile of I don't know as well. It's almost a shame it's not that little bit better, because I'd have probably built it up as an original one, but it's just that little bit far gone. You know, it's like seat base, there's 2/3 of it left. The tank, surprisingly, looks lovely on the inside, but when you look underneath, I don't know quite what that looks like on camera, but that is wafer thin in places. So yeah, she's rotted through from the outside. So yeah, and I think the oil tank's in a similar position. Almost had a stutter there. It's, yeah, okay on the inside, but around the bottom here it's a bit thin. I think the bike must have seen some weather through its life, which is good, I suppose. It means the thing was used. I'd rather see them used and tatty than all polished up and shiny and doing nothing. Right, I'll sort through this lot, then we'll see about taking that apart. Right, I've got half a cup of... we'll try that again. I've got half a cup of tea and a chair of procrastination calling me, so I'll finish my tea and then we'll start sorting things. Okay, well that was easy enough. We've now got 3 big empty boxes. The bin's full and the scrap bag's full. That's the stuff that we're going to keep for now. Not sure about the oil tank, but you know, we'll find out. And those 2 boxes are the things that'll probably be good to someone, but definitely not to me. We'll see about moving them on to someone. And we've got 3 nice big boxes to start putting bits of that one in. And we'll probably do the same kind of thing there. We'll have, you know, boxes that are good for someone but not for me, a load of rubbish and scrap, and the bits I'm keeping. I will keep them separate, just because, like I said, that's F1, this is K, whatever, pick a number. Yeah, okay. I think we should really make a bit of space in here and see about taking this thing apart. Oh no, Norton can't move any further. No, I think we're just gonna have to struggle. Poor old Norton. Oh, the anyone that might be interested, the odometer's getting worse on this thing, what it's actually counting. The speedo reads equally as bad as it did, but I think since the last video that's maybe showing, about 7 miles I've done on it. Probably about 45, I think. Yeah, I've not used it much this week. Maybe a bit more, maybe 50. Oh, who knows. Anyway, definitely more than 7. So we will see about getting that sent off soon, and I am starting to get a little bit suspect of the drive. Oh, you can't see it, there's too much stuff in the way of the drive. But yeah, not to worry. She is in the right position though. It's in line with the door, so I can get her in and out, no matter how much rubbish I make down here. Anyway, I'll stop waffling. We'll see about taking this thing apart a little bit. Right. I think cup of tea maybe first, and stay away from that chair. Yeah, I'll go put the kettle on, and then onward. Okay, so we're starting to get somewhere. The whole thing's currently balancing on a pit prop. But yeah, it's getting there. We've not saved that much so far off this one. A lot of it's gone in the bin. That's the stuff that's sort of useful, but not for me. And this is a lot we're keeping. I know the swinging arms are different, but the other one is scabby. I don't want to chuck this one away and then shot blast the other one and find out it's got holes in it. Saving the sprocket carrier as well, because I don't know what wheels I'm going to end up with, and there's a good chance I'm going to have to modify something. So I figured we'll just hang on to that for now, just in case. And the shocks, they're no good for what I want, but it's something to balance the bike on as I do a dry build and whatnot on it. But I'm not spending the kind of money you need to spend on decent suspension until I know what I'm doing. So yeah, they'll do for mocking up. But yeah, just letting the oil drain at the minute. The oil tank is all but dry. Yeah, I've not drained that at all, that's just how it is, so presumably it's all in the sump. Trapped me rag in the cap now. So yeah, we'll let that drain. I will take the plug out the bottom of the tank just in case. This bike does have extensive use of garden hose pipe. All the engine breathers were garden hose and the oil returners. And it's loose. That's worrying. Well, it doesn't matter, does it? It's coming off. So yeah, we're nearly there. Yes, I think I'm going to lay the bike on its side to take the engine out. Once all the oil's drained, I'll kick the pit prop out and lay it down and lift the frame off over the engine because, yeah, these things are heavy. Yes. It is doable lifting them out, but why hurt yourself? Just, yeah, lay the thing on its side, pull the frame off over the engine. I dare say they weigh a similar amount to an Admiral class battle cruiser, these things. Bit of an exaggeration, it's about 47,000 tonnes displacement, I think, just being a nerd. But yeah, it's all sort of going the right way at the minute. See. Right, I've got a bit of cup of tea left, so I'll let this oil drain out. I'll drain the stuff out of the tank as well. Well, we'll take the plug out and see what comes out. I'll finish my cup of tea that's down there somewhere, and then we'll have a go at lifting this motor out. Or lifting the bike off the motor, whichever way around we do it. Right, onward. Okay, well, everything that needs to be undone's undone, hopefully. Yeah, engine's all loose, she's off her pit props and obviously laid on her side. And, you know, no matter how long you drain the oil out for, they always wait till you tip them over and then show you a little bit more. So it should just be a case of jiggling the frame up over the engine. I've got a feeling it's going to be a pain in the arse. I might, before I do, just whip these exhaust knobs off, just give me that little bit extra clearance. Yeah, we'll see how well it comes out. Normally they lift out, but you know, this frame's not the right shape, so could be interesting. Right, I'll whip them out, and then yeah, we'll see if it'll lift off. Right, onward. Okay, exhaust knobs are off, and in my haste earlier I forgot to take the oil filter housing off. So naturally waiting till now, it means I've dumped the oil on the floor, but it'll mop up. Right, let's see if we can convince this thing to come out somewhere you can see, maybe. Can you see it at that? Oh, hopefully, I can't tell from here. Right, so I'm hoping with a bit of jiggery and a bit of pokery, or what we're stuck on. Alright, we've got an oil pipe the wrong side of the frame. And, you get back down there. Give the block of wood still under. Oh, there we go. Well, that wasn't as bad as I'd expected. Whew. That was relatively easy compared to what I was expecting. There we have it. Is that a crack? Yeah, that's a crack. Oh well, not to worry. So yes, that's that one out. Oh dear. Yeah, let's have these rubbers off. So, there we have it. That's one bent frame. That will get filed outside for now. Might do something with it at some point. There we go. Oh. yeah, just maybe chuck a set of crankcases in it and then see if we can't straighten things out, because yeah, that is somewhat bent. Which of course, if that's bent down, presumably, yeah, that one's bent down, presumably these are either bent in or out, and that the same. As all the engine bolts went in, from there down I presume's okay. Presume. Who knows? Yeah, so I thought these would be bent either side. These will have a bit of a bend on them, and that is definitely bent. Might be more trouble than it's worth. But you know, we'll put it to one side, we might do something with it one day. So right, yes. Anyway, that's out, so that engine's going to go in that frame. And we'll sort through some of the bits. I'll get some bits ordered up and start doing a dry build on it soon. As soon as bits start arriving. And see about moving this stuff on to someone that needs it. Yeah, and then pull that one apart and see what that's like inside. So we're using that engine because I'm pretty sure that's a good engine. It's maybe a bit oily around the head gasket, but it's not the end of the world, is it? But yeah, pretty sure that's a good engine. Don't have a clue about that one. Could be brilliant, could be awful. I'm guessing it's somewhere in between. The oil that came out wasn't end of the world mucky, but things like just the wear on the front sprocket, she's at the point where she's got missing teeth and bits, so she probably wasn't the most loved motorcycle. Excuse me. So yeah, right, I'll stop waffling. I've got a lot of tidying up to do, as you can see. Got to clean the old Norton up because she's getting a bit mucky. And yeah, quite what the next video will be on, I don't know. All depends if I can get in the shed or not. Like I said, we've got bits for that one ordered up. Norton's generally running okay, just speedo issue. And, excuse me. Yeah. The old engine's in bits, the spare engine. Oh, we'll do a video on something. Anyway, right. If you're still here, well done. And thank you very much for watching. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Ta-da.